welcome to my 2-minute reviews where I, Danielle Atkins, forester and land sales agent, are going to look at some completely random properties and give you that forester's perspective of opportunities and responsibilities of how to look at land. Let's get started. Today I'm going to be looking at 48 acres off of Old Surrency Road in Baxley, Georgia. As a reminder, I don't do any other due diligence besides looking at the listing description, the area photographs, and a few of the listing photos before I do these 2-minute reviews. So here we have 48 acres, which 48 acres is going to be around that borderline of break-even points for doing your traditional forest management or wildlife management type of work. It is having a lot of road frontage, which I do like, and it seems like it has a relative opening perhaps, or old road or trail system, maybe perhaps right in there that you could access off of here. Overall, it looks like it's a relatively natural area. We do have these openings here, and I can't necessarily tell if these are old KG rows perhaps from a clearing or a harvest. It just seems to be some random tree rows here. So I'm not 100% sure what that's about, but I do see a lot of benefits with this. One of those being that it is going to create a breakup of the habitat, and so having these natural or planned intentional openings is going to be really beneficial for your hunting. So it's not just one complete stand type. I love to see diversity on a piece of property, and especially having some early habitat mix with your mature timber really provides a lot of diversity options, and especially again if you have a hunting objective. I could see in the aerial photograph there look like perhaps, I don't know if it's a trail system or an old fire break of some sort. Right now it looks like it's filled with water, which is not necessarily of a concern. I don't necessarily think it's a ditch, but perhaps it could be a ditch. But we've had a ton of rain here in southern Georgia, so it's just a lower area, an old trail, an old fire break that's just simply filled up with water and not quite as wet intensive as it initially looks. All in all, this property looks like to be majority upland. We have a relatively wet spot, I can tell from these more gray trees, but we have a lot of mature oaks, pines type of mix in here. So the way I see that this is at least initially set up would be perfect for the person that's looking to create a second home or have that home site where they could hunt on their property themselves. Because of the access to the road, you already have a few neighbors here. You have some early successional habitat already established and a good mix of some bottomlands and uplands with plenty of uplands seemingly for you to build your home site to. This seems to be that perfect blend of small acreage for hunting while ideal for your home site. If you want to talk further about this property, I'd love to talk to you, and I'll put the listing agent's information in the caption below.